Hey everybody, it's me Stacy. It's a Thursday, but a little bit different circumstances than normal. I'm not doing the shot, and basically, I'm not going to be doing the shot anymore at all. Um, I did it for 21 weeks. I lost 45 pounds, which is great, but in my case, I'm not against anyone taking it or anything. It's your choice, your body, everything, your opinion, whatever. But I was told by my primary and by my surgeon and others that it's not good for me to take it anymore because it caused pancreatitis. And it is a side effect that most don't realize, and it can be a dangerous side effect. Um, and I'm just not going to do it anymore. I can't like risk like um, life or death situation because it can be. But I am doing healthy lifestyle eating, and I am going to continue my exercise, my walking 3 to 5 miles a day. I'm going to be continuing low carb, keto kind of fasting slash high protein, lots of salads, things like that. I'm still going to eat well, and I'm still going to exercise. And I may go back to doing Plexus. I don't know if anyone's heard of that, but it's a nice shake protein type company that you can get high vitamin, like really healthy shake mixes, multivitamins, energy, like electrolyte drinks and stuff like that. I've done it before, and it's very healthy. You could look into it. It's Plexus, PL. Let me try to remember. It's Plexus, PLEXUS, I think, something like that. You can look it up online. But I know someone that sells it, and I'm gonna be ordering that system again because that's what I did before I knew about the shots. And I had lost some weight with that too, and I had gotten my A1C down, and I was actually considered non-diabetic. I reversed my diabetes just by doing the the multivitamins with that and the shake mixes and stuff. So it is possible people to do it without these shots. Because I have done it before, and I mean I'm glad that I tried them. I don't regret it. I mean, even though I had a life-threatening situation, which I'm gonna still go into. Um, well, I had the pancreatitis. That was the first thing, and some gallbladder issues, which they thought originally they were gonna have to take the gallbladder out because it was inflamed and things like that from the pancreatitis. But I went home because everything slowed down in the hospital, and I was getting good blood work and things like that. So went home by the next evening. I went to bed early because I was just tired from being in the hospital and all that. I went to bed. I started feeling really, really hot, kind of achy and stuff. Well, the first night when I had let's go back just a few minutes, or go back a day real quick. When I got the pancreatitis, I was feeling sick and just more nauseous, feeling hotter and hotter. This was probably at about 1 o'clock in the morning the night before. I thought it was maybe like food poisoning because I had had a salad, and I always have salad, so I'm thinking, well, why would it be? Because I eat these constantly. I get the same stuff. I wash it. Whatever. But my husband, that night, or no one else had eaten it, so I'm thinking, well, you never know. It could be. And I got deathly sick. Like, I was throwing up, some diarrhea, like high fever. The throwing up was unlike anything I've ever went through before in my life. And every time I would go throw up, this is TMI, sorry if some people can't handle talk about stuff like this, but I guess just scroll through or whatever. But you usually start feeling better after you get it out, and you start, okay, I'm feeling better. But I wasn't feeling better. My stomach, if not anything, after I would throw up, it would like ache and hurt more. So I'm like, I wrote it through, but then I finally got my husband about 1:30, and I'm like, you know what, we just need to go to the hospital because I just know my body and I know something's just, I want to get checked, whatever. Okay, so that's when I went in. I had a bunch of blood work done. I had a CAT scan done, and threw up a couple times while I was in the hospital. Yippee. Was so uncomfortable. That's one thing too. I couldn't sit, I couldn't lay, I couldn't bend, I couldn't anything. My stomach, no matter what position, anything I was in, I couldn't get comfortable. Even when I had to lay in the bed because they had to put an IV in me and stuff like that, I just could not get comfortable. I was waggling my legs and moaning, and I was beyond uncomfortable and super tender and all that in my stomach area. So that's when they said, well, we got to get a CAT scan or whatever. But at the time, they saw the pancreatitis and the gallbladder kind of inflamed and things like that. That's why they thought they were going to take the gallbladder out, because they thought what was causing the pancreatitis was gallstones that were pushing into the pancreatic ducts and stuff like that. So that was the initial. And I guess they did see a little bit of irritation down by my appendix, but it wasn't bad, or it wasn't to the point where, hey, we need to really check into that, whatever. So they just let it be. Never said anything about it, whatever. And then I got nausea medicine and, lots of bags of fluids and things like that, antibiotics in my bags, Tylenol in my bags, painkillers, blah, blah, blah. Was there for probably from about 1:30, or no, closer to 2 a.m. until probably about noon the next day. And I was starting to feel better, okay, head home, come back, if you start feeling worse or whatever. But they're like, I think you'll start feeling better, slowly but surely. Just get rest, fluids, blah, 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 stuff like that. Take your meds, they gave me a painkiller, an anti-inflammatory, the Zofran for the nausea, stuff like that. And it helped a little bit, I just kind of took, and I was on a liquid diet. I had to be on a liquid diet supposedly for a week, whatever. So I was just drinking, just barely doing anything, broths, things like that. And I was doing okay for that day-ish, if I kept up on my meds really well. But then I wanted to go to bed early because it was just such a long day in the ER and this and that, stressing and all the vomiting and the diarrhea thing, so you just are tired when you're sick. So I went to bed around 7:30, and then I'm like, okay, I just need to rest. I need to, feel better, get lots of rest, whatever. But then at about 11:30, I pulled off my covers, and I'm like, man, is it hot in here? What's going on? I was sweaty, and I went to lift up, and I was just super weak. Felt like I had a major fever. And then I just was holding on to my right side lower abdomen. I'm like, man, what's going on? Because I've had what I initially thought was maybe it's a cyst burst, or my fibroids have gotten bigger or whatever, because I've had gynecological issues before. So I was thinking, this is what's happening, probably. So I'm just waiting it out. I'm just chilling, going out to the kitchen to check my temperature and stuff like that. My husband was up laying on the couch. It was about 11:30, so he was starting to fall asleep. But I get out to the kitchen, I'm just so weak, and then I take my temperature, it's 102, and the pain is just not going away in the abdomen. I'm like, what the heck is this? And I'm thinking, even if it is a cyst that bursts, I'm going to have to go to the hospital. This is ridiculous, whatever. So I wake my husband up. I'm like, I think I need to go back to the hospital. And I told him what was going on and everything. And so he's like, okay, let's go, So we get back to the hospital. They're like, oh, you're back. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, and then they're asking me all my symptoms and stuff, and they're taking my temperature. It was 102.7. Getting the IVs in me, talking with me, blah, blah, blah. They're like, yeah, we're going to have to just get another CAT scan, blah, blah, blah. So they did, and they were doing it of they're doing the gallbladder and all that again, but then they're panning down, because I had the pain in the appendix area, and they found out that, oh yeah, your appendix is like bursting, or like I had a tear, a perforation and everything. It was really bad. So they're like, you're gonna have to have emergency surgery, like to get your appendix out and possibly get your gallbladder out too, possibly, but the appendix for sure, 100%, because it's like really bad. So then the new surgeon came in and he explained to me, yeah, your appendix has a perforation, we need to get in there because, you could have sepsis, you can, all this stuff is leaking through your body that can give you bad infections, blah, 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 like we got to get it out. And they were technically going to send me to either another hospital in 2 different cities that are close, but then the surgeon could come in and do it around here. So they're like, well, we'll just keep you comfortable and stuff, and if we can keep the fluids and all that in you and keep your pain level down and keep checking your appendix and stuff and this and that, and you're not in too much pain like too fast, then we can just wait it out for a little bit till the surgeon comes in the morning, because it was already morning. So I wait and wait. I'm doing okay. They're pumping me with this, that, and the other, keeping checking on me like a lot. And then the surgeon comes in at about 7:30, 8, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to take the appendix out, and this is what's going on and why, and he's like, and you can't take the Mounjoro anymore. He's like, this is, I believe, what's causing all your organ issues, and it can cause more damage to organs and stuff than what some doctors think. And he's like, and I go, well, why is that? And he's like, it just is. It's the way it is. And, it doesn't happen to everybody, but it can happen to anybody that's on it. Like, whether you're on it 20 weeks, 40 weeks, 2 years, it doesn't matter. That's why I'm not going to take anymore, but I'm not against anybody taking it and using it and liking it and it working for them and this never happening, whatever. This is my journey. This is me taking my health into consideration and my body, and I'm not against anybody doing anything else with their body. Your opinion, your life. Hopefully, you guys can all be on the journey and just do it for years or however, because it is only one in however many people that this can happen to, which it is awful still, whether it happens to one person or 10 people. I still think it's crazy, and it's scary, and it's not great. So just for my opinion and my side of it, just saying, there's no way I would ever touch or put this medication in my body ever again. This Ozempic, none of them. But if you had the situation that I did, you probably wouldn't either. So maybe you would, maybe you won't, but with me, this is my life. I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to be healthy, and I'll do it in different ways, and I'll take multivitamins and healthy foods and exercising and walking and whatever. I'll do it on my own. And that's my choice, my journey. And I'll just still do videos of my health journey and of my weight loss journey. And I can still, I'm still going to be doing proteins and, shakes and things. Like, I'm still going to be doing basically what I did when I was on Mounjoro. But, I just got to control everything and just eat right and do all that, which I will. I'm on a path of wanting to get healthy, so I'm going to still do it, but I'll do it a different way. And that's all. Everybody's different. Everybody takes different things, does different things, and that's okay. That's fine. It's great. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I did get my appendix out. It was pretty bad. I did have a perforation, and it was leaking through my gut into my body. And they think that that's what was irritating the gallbladder and all my other organs, and that's why I got things going on. But the pancreatitis, though, was from the medication, though. It wasn't from my leakage or the appendix, but the appendix could have burst and stuff because of the medication also, because I have read up on it, and I have heard of other people having appendicitis and stuff from the Mounjoro and Ozempic. So just for a heads up with that too. It can affect any of your major organs. Just you can look up research and stuff yourself. I'm not a doctor, and I'm not, but I do my own research, and you can also, that's how you find out these things. So just do research on it. I mean, that's how I learned everything, and you can learn your own way or whatever. So that's why I will never take it again. And it's okay, and I'm glad that I did, and I'm glad I lost some weight, and I'm glad that it got my A1C down. I'm not against it at all, but I'm definitely scared and would never take it ever again. Because if you get pancreatitis too much, you can get chronic pancreatitis, and it can kill you. So luckily, I had a one-time bout of it, and hopefully I won't get again, but because I had it already, it is a possibility to get again. But if I don't take the medication, then there's a better chance of it not coming back. So that's another reason why I'm not going to take it. So, because it was the worst. The worst. Sorry, I'm a little dry in here in the hospital. So, and then on top of that, I've had to be on a liquid diet. Well, this is the first day I've been here. This is my third day now. But I've, all in all, been in the hospital the last, you might as well say, 5 days, because I was in the ER for almost 2 nights in a row. So it's been something. It's been something. And I've been on a liquid diet pretty much up until like this morning. And he finally said that I can eat like regular food, like, healthy stuff, whatever. And I actually did have a small, for breakfast, I actually had one small piece of wheat toast and some scrambled eggs, but I could only eat part of the wheat toast and like maybe not even a half of the eggs, because my body's just so used to eating small, and it was so used to like being on a liquid diet for 3-4 days straight, so I couldn't fit a whole lot in there, you know what I mean? But I haven't had a bowel movement yet either, so I'm trying to pump a little bit of food through me, because they said it's going to take a bit. And plus, because your appendix is right by your colon and everything, and it's had so much trauma there, that when you do have food, it's going to say, hey, whoa, what's going on? Like, what is this stuff? Like, it hasn't had anything in there because it's had so much trauma and stuff. So hopefully it'll go through okay. And I mean, I could get nausea and vomiting, but I don't think I will, because I didn't from the eggs and stuff from this morning. So, but for lunch, anyway, I ended up having like a half a sandwich with turkey, a small bit of mayo, lettuce, onion, tomato, a very small half, and then I had a cup of cottage cheese. And then I had a couple saltine crackers earlier too, because I was just hungry and not real nauseous, but just, how like when you're hungry and you don't feel that great. So I had a couple crackers, but that's it. And so I'm trying to walk around, like he wants me to like walk like pretty much all day, every day, and as much as I possibly can, because it'll help heal me better and everything. So I'm doing the best I can. Just walking the halls, whatever. Just getting up and standing and walking around my room, things like that. So, and trying to get my bowels moving too, because the more you move, you can get your body moving and hopefully in the right direction to go to the bathroom too. So I'm hoping to have a bowel movement sometime today or tonight, because I'll have dinner also. But I'm going to eat light with that too. I'm probably just going to have salmon and some cauliflower rice and some broccoli or some veggies or something like that. I'm going to eat very healthy and light, because I plan on doing that anyway. I'm going to still keep eating, and maybe some more cottage cheese or something. I'm going to keep still eating like the Greek yogurts, the cottage cheeses, all the proteins and stuff. I'm still, because it's good for your muscles and all that too. And I have like these pressure things on my legs every day and at night and stuff too, so I don't get blood clotting. But I haven't been in bed that much the past 2 days. The past 2 days I've actually been out of bed more than in bed, which is good. I'm starting to get my strength back a bit, but like this morning I had a cough fit, so oh, that hurt. I had to like hold my tummy, and oh my god, it was. Oh, I'm like no, because I think it got dry in here because I had the heat on or whatever. But anyway, it hurt really really bad to pee at first. Um, yeah, because they did the incision like right down kind of that area, and they put a, it's not a coloscopy bag, but it's some type of bag they had to stent in right now that's hanging out that collects some more of the bile that in the infection that was in my body near the area. And it's starting to get clearer, which is a good thing because at first it was more of an orange color. I'm not trying to gross you out. If you gross out, then scroll through. But it collects it, and it's starting to get more like clearish. He said as long as it stays clear overnight and into tomorrow, then he'll take it out tomorrow. And then I've had to stay in the hospital. The main reason is because the infection's like slowly going down because it was a big deal. It was a lot of infection. Hi, just a second. Hold on. Hi, I'm back. Sorry about the pause. The nurses came in. They had to take my vitals and stuff. Sorry. Oops. But anyway, I can't remember. I was just talking about having to have a bowel movement. And then the peeing thing. Oh, and the cough attack this morning. It hurt so bad. I had to hold my stomach because I have all the incisions and stuff. It was bad. But then I peed a lot. Like I've definitely peed. But it hurt to pee the first day or two because the incisions are so close, and where they have the bag in, it's right down kind of in that area. So, so it hurt. It's finally starting to subside a little bit, the peeing part. So I know that's getting a little better. And then my pee's getting more clear too. It was a little more red, and now it's slowly getting more yellow. So everything's going good. And the only reason why I've had to stay more days is because my white blood count was higher. The first night, after the first night, it was 2100. After the second night, it was 1500. And they like it below like 1200, I guess. So by tomorrow, it's got to be under 1200, or I'll have to stay again. Because it's just that has something to do with the infection in your body and stuff. And they want to make sure you're healthy enough to like get better and stuff on your own at home and stuff. So, because infections in your body, can be very dangerous. They don't want you getting sepsis and fevers and things like that. So here's to hoping and praying. And if you could do some prayers for me that I keep getting better and better, because I have been getting better and better. So every day has been a little better. I've had a little more energy every day, a little less pain. So it's going on the up and up, slowly but surely. So I'm hoping to go home tomorrow. Because like I said, technically I've been in the hospital for 5 days now. So anyway, I just wanted to come on here and just let everybody know like what's been going on and what I'm going to be doing in the future. I ordered semi-glutide because I was going to start that. But I do have a friend that I'm going to give it to because she's still taking it, and I'm totally okay with her taking it. That's her choice. So I'm going to be giving that to her, and she can just do her journey her way. So that's that. So anyway, I'll let you guys go because I think I'm going to take another walk here, or I'm going to clean up the room a little bit just to keep moving. And my husband will probably be here probably in another 20 minutes because I had him another list to bring me stuff from home, and I got to get my Fitbit charger and all that. So I always have to give him a list. So anyway, and yesterday I did get like a sponge bath by my husband, which, that's not a bad thing. And I also got my hair washed and stuff. And, I had him bring a little bit of makeup and my deodorant and toothpaste, toothbrush, extra underwear, pants, sweater, stuff like that. So I'm more comfortable here and stuff. So it hasn't been bad. And this hospital has just been amazing. Like all the doctors that took care of me in the ER and the surgeon, all the nurses here have been like the utmost best I've ever dealt with. So I'm in very, very good hands. So I'm very, very like blessed with that. So I feel like that's why I'm getting better, because I'm being very, very well taken care of. So I'm really lucky that nothing happened to me, because it could have been a bad thing. And if I wouldn't have came in, I probably wouldn't be here today. So anyway, I'm glad and I'm grateful and I'm blessed. So anyway, I'm still going to have a wonderful life. I'm still going to have a wonderful weight loss journey. I'm still going to keep my A1C down, and we're going to do this together still. And I'm going to beat all this, and it's going to be great. So anyway, I will talk to all of you later, and I'm still going to be doing my videos with my granddaughter. I really miss her a lot. I'm going to be doing, more crafts, summer stuff with my other grandkids. I'll be doing some more healthy recipes and stuff, and we'll still go on my journey, and I'll let you know how much weight I'm losing on my other vitamin program, and we shall see how that all goes. And I just love you all, and I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you soon. I'll talk to you when I get home. Love y'all. Bye.